All right. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome back to the Slice of Shonen Podcast. I am your host on the boat, Sailor, and we're back live this week. Hopefully, everything turns out to be okay. I've been checking the weather, checking my internet. So far, everything's all good. Now, obviously, this is the part of the show where everything embarrasses me in front of all of you guys. So, hopefully that doesn't happen. But, hopefully we just have a good show. We get through it. Everything's okay. This week, I will not lie, I haven't been the best. Nothing crazy is going on. I just haven't really been feeling 100% as of late. So, I don't think it'll affect the podcast. Hopefully it doesn't. But, if I don't talk as much as I usually do or something like that, then that's the reason why. Again, I'm going to try to talk as much as possible because I don't want to leave the rest of my ensemble here hanging, which, by the way, is, of course, let me run down the list. Jesus. We have the Silver. Silver, say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
True. Then there's me. Hey, how's it going? And, of course, there's Zenith Manga. Zenith, say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
True.
Podcast.
Yeah. Big podcast. All that good stuff. So, yeah, I've been working on the Chainsaw Man video. It's coming along very nicely. I'm almost done editing the initial part of it, but since I recorded it, the more recent chapters have obviously come out, and it hasn't changed things, but I feel like I have to address it because I'm sure if I don't, then people are going to ask, but what about this? So I'll make a brief section like covering that real quick. But yeah, everything is coming along nicely. Everything is coming along very well. So even though I'm not 100%, everything else is going pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. So, fellas, any interesting updates, any cool, fun news you want to talk about while we're here before we get started?
MHA anime is doing really fucking good.
That's good.
I still need.
The big fight just ended. It's everything left is next episode is just going to be the start of the epilogue.
I still need to watch that episode, but I've been hearing good stuff about it.
Yeah, it hit. It fucking hit.
Yeah, no, I'll probably watch that this afternoon after Gachi Yakuta. But yeah, no, it actually is pretty crazy that we're finally in the final season. Well, or actually more or less. I'm actually surprised we finished up the final fight this soon.
Okay.
Honestly, I would have take a lot longer.
I was about to say, we just finished the final fight and bro's still in disbelief. Damn. But okay, that makes way more sense.
It's like, to be honest, because we're only going to get 13 episodes for this final season. So honestly, I really did think that we were going to get a lot longer. Now, don't get me wrong. Knowing that all for a bum is gone, and it's always a great thing. And getting to see it a second time is even better. But still, it's just it kind of just catch me off guard because it's like you said, now the remaining episodes we get at whether they're 5 or 4 is just going to be the epilogue, and that's crazy to me actually.
Yeah.
Some of my other friends, they were talking about it. They were just like, yeah, this is a really good episode. They were talking about how it made them cry. So I was like, oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm happy for y'all. I'm happy that it's getting a really good adaptation because that's been the one thing that's MHA has just been not given a fair shake at that, man, because every single time an anime comes out, they're like, hey, movie? And it's like, oh my God, bro. Fuck. I know it's
movie plus Horikoshi's involvement. So
right? Fuck, dog. Oh my God. And I know they have 2 separate teams for it, but also at the same time, which team are you going to allocate more stuff to, the movie team or the anime team? So
they want to make money.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's you walk in the movie, it's oh, this looks good. And then you watch it weekly. You're like, oh, all right. So I'm happy there's at least especially this final arc, MHA gets to go out with the bang. That's really cool.
Yeah. 100%. I'm puts a fella in a good mood, everybody. It's pretty great.
That's good. That's good. That's very, very good. Okay. With all that being said, do we want to just dive right in?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Cool. Did you have anything, Silver, or no?
Nope, nothing in particular. Just the MHA thing, I guess.
True. Very true. Okay, so we're going to dive right on into these chapters here. First up on the docket, as always, is One New Pisuwa. This time, chapter 1166. Fellas, how you feeling about this one?
Pretty good. It's pretty damn good.
This motherfucker Garling. Like, if he wasn't a douchebag enough, now he's got a kill steal? God, I hate this guy. Fuck him.
You know he's gonna rock that rep too. Like, yeah, I killed rocks, you know?
Bro,
it was crazy. What can I say?
He can only brag about it to like a certain group of people though. Cause like everyone's like, oh my god, Garp beat him. This is so great. You mean to tell me, Silver, you don't feel bad for Garling even a little bit?
No, fuck that guy.
Damn, bro.
That's
bro,
true.
imagine
He got this amazing kill steal and he could only tell like 5 people. Like,
yeah, they gotta tell everyone that Garp did it. Like, you got your ass whooped by this guy, you get your get back, you kill him, and then everyone's like, nah, Garp did it though. He's the coolest. You don't feel a little bad for him?
No. Why do you expect me to say you have a different answer to that?
I thought you'd have a little sympathy in your heart,
I thought
man.
you'd see reason.
Yeah.
Not for him. Fuck him.
Well, bro, what could Garling have done to have not warranted it?
Do we really need to run down the list here?
Okay, fair enough. True. Yeah, no. I like this chapter. This one's pretty good. I was not expecting I guess it goes back to what we were mentioning last week where it's like, oh, this conflict kind of wrapped up pretty quickly. Because the fight ends and Rox is like, oh, am I going to live? And then the God's Knights pull up. He's like, oh, never mind. And then he dies. It's like, oh, wow. Like, we just kind of went through that one pretty quickly. I don't have a problem with it at all. It's more so just like surprise, like, okay, cool. I thought we'd spend like a little more time marinating in it. But, you know, I'm sure fucking Gabon, rabid pointing at watch, like, bro, you got like 1.5 minutes, dog. You only got a certain amount of time before they leave you behind. Come on. Yeah, so I understand that part. But yeah, I guess I don't mind it as much. One, because I still think it was pretty good overall, but I'm enjoying seeing like the ripple effects come from that, which we get in this chapter. I wasn't expecting Sengoku to just be a fucking stooge right off the rip, but here we are. Like, I thought it would at least take a little bit more convincing. Like, I thought it'd be a little something, but he's just like, yeah, you know, if the government was up to some shady shit, I'd let it happen, which, hey, tracks. It makes sense with what we've seen under his role as Fleet Admiral, Ohara, under his watch. So, like, it makes sense, but it's super fucked up, and it makes Garp at least look a little better, too. With him being like, man, what the fuck is your problem, man? You're just going to close your ears. You're just going to ignore all of these issues around you. Because now it's Garp directly going at this thing that, I mean, like, people, in my opinion, rightfully so, got on him about, because Garp can be guilty of doing the same thing. But at least it's not to the extent of somebody like Sengoku, where he's just like, totally just like, yeah, no, I mean, I'd let it happen. Fuck it. You know, it's very much just like, it's like what people memed Garp to be for like weeks. And now Garp is like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, he's talking to that caricature directly, and he's disgusted by it. I think that's very cool. But yeah, that was nice. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you going to say something?
Well, no, I was just going to say, it's like now we got to shift the title of Oppressed D Slaves over to Sengoku.
No.
No, I don't think I will.
I don't think I will at all, actually.
Hey, man, when you think about it, later on after God Valley, they became equal. So, like, what if they're equal oppressors? Type shit.
Here's the thing. Before he becomes D oppressor, he needs to be on D screen. Like, he's not there enough.
on D screen is pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, it's like it's the reverse of off-screen hockey. He's got to learn on-screen hockey first, and then
Like he just ain't there enough for me to want to slander him that much. Like, okay, man, Son Goku's a bum. Like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, fairs. I mean, the story, like, it just directly calls it out. You know, it's like all the strongest people are on God Valley. I ain't see you there, bitch. Then it's on top of that, it's like, hey, if the government's doing shady stuff, what would you do? I'd ignore it. I think they're cool. Oh, brother. Like, at this point, yeah, it's not much up for debate. Yeah, this guy just sucks. So I understand it. I respect the hustle. Awesome thumbnail, Sailor. Thank you. It took me a lot of effort, a lot of time, but it was worth it. Shouts out to your comment and everyone else's comment on the last podcast. I didn't go through and heart them, but I did read them. They were very nice. Dude. What were you saying?
I was agreeing with
you. You just said indeed? Okay. My bad. My fault.
Indeed.
Bro, hold on. Don't say that as much. You know what Indeed.com is, bro. We can't jump scare our viewers.
Yeah, you're gonna have to censor me.
You can't do that, man. Hold on now. But yeah, the stuff with Garp and Sengoku is really cool. We finally get that Dragon and Garp interaction, which goes about as expected. You know, like Garp, you can't even really argue with it. He's like, yeah. Like I get it.
Because it's straight up. It's like Sengoku. Yeah, I'm a huge bum. I'm gonna do like whatever. Who cares? And Garp's like, what? That pisses me off. I'm gonna do the same thing, but be mad about it.
Fuck, bro. Somebody should free these people, bro.
Somebody should do something about
Somebody should step in. Fuck, bro.
Not like my grandson though. I hate that he's doing something about it. Like that's fucked up.
Yeah, man. Damn.
Don't he know how good the boot tastes? Like, don't he know?
Bro, this bottom of the cliff is pretty nice when you think about it, Taishi. It's pretty comfy, Taishi. It's pretty nice. Damn, bro. Somebody really should help them out. It's really fucked up that no one's doing it, though. But hey, you know, what can you do? Just Garp treat that shit like an Instagram caption. It's just like, I'm just noticing. You know? I'm just... You know, some fucked up shit going on.
Now that I think about it, if Dragon is the king of always looking east, would that mean that Garp is the king of looking west? So would that mean that Sengoku occupies his own direction and as well?
I would say
I have no idea what to do with that conclusion.
I feel like if Sengoku did, it would be looking down because he just keeps his head down. He just like, yeah, sure, whatever, we'll do whatever.
Okay. All right, I see the vision then. That's nice.
Or he could be looking up because he's on his knees for the Celestial Dragons, whichever one you want to go with. Taishi.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Taishi.
I know we're gonna get to the Herald stuff. So before we do, while we're on the topic of Garp and all that, I want to say my favorite part of the chapter is just the exchange with him and Dragon. I think that's just the best part of the chapter. It's so good.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like it's a short little moment, but it's really good.
You know, he is again very accepting of, you know, his own son's hatred towards him, just like he's accepting of oppression and genocide and all that other stuff. You know,
oh no.
Now, genuinely though, I think it's a really heartfelt moment. In what's the opposite of heartfelt? Like, damn, I felt that type of shit.
Like, heartbroken, I guess.
It is heartbreaking. Like,
yeah,
it is. You know,
bring your son to work day, and it's a genocide. Like, it's fucked up, man.
I feel so bad for Dragon.
Yeah, dude. Like, Dragon, you try your hardest to save these two kids. In your mind, they fucking die. And now you get locked up in jail because you had the audacity, the fucking nerve, the gall to try to help slaves be free what the fuck is wrong with you, buddy? Like, damn, bro. And then you gotta see, like, this is what your dad was fighting for. And he's just like, man, I'm not doing this shit, man. I'm out of here. But at least Garp, like, let him out. Like, Garp was like, all right, man, I get it. And, you know, he freed him, which is very nice.
Yeah,
so, hey,
I mean, I'm sure he hasn't freed many people in his life.
Yeah.
This has got to be a first time for everything.
Yeah, right.
Well,
for you,
only type of thing,
I
but-
make the exception. He's moving like
I'm good at this shit. Fuck Garp.
Yeah.
I am on fire.
God damn, bro. God damn, he's heating up, bro. He's heating up. Yeah. It was nice, you know, Garp just let him out. I mean, hey, if anything, he's got Kobe and Dragon now. So you know what? Fairs. You know, if you don't do anything else right for the rest of your life, at least you got that in the back pocket.
Yeah, you know, he can let his son go because he knows he's going to get another one that actually fucks with the Marines.
Oh shit, man. Hey, man, you know what's crazy? On top of that, fucking worst bring your son to work day of my life. Just the worst day ever. And then Garp was like, fuck, bro, that was a really bad time. You know, my son, he had to see all of this terrible stuff, and I don't even know. I'm working for Satan. Like, what the fuck is going on? Yo, Luffy, you trying to join the Marines, bro? What about you? You trying to join the Marines, bro? Like, no! No! Damn, bro. It's just very funny looking at it from that perspective. Like, you trying to join the Marines, bro? I know you trying to join the Marines, bro.
Because, like, I think it should be made clear that, like, Garp is a really good character. Like,
oh, yeah,
genuinely,
he's great.
What an interesting... I don't want to say morally complex, because to a degree, he is kind of morally bankrupt. You know, he is a coward at the end of the day.
Damn.
But
Damn.
it is understandable how someone could be like that. Because a lot of people just are like that.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't take a mega powerful punch to, you know, be like this. This is just... He has the power, but he doesn't have any of the... I guess
authority.
the will to affect actual change, because he's just, it's not his focus. He wants to protect the little he has. He's got plenty to protect down at the bottom of the cliff, according to him. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I get how someone could be like that. It's interesting. That's a real thing right there. But he's a bum.
This agenda is so good I could die. Shouts out. First shift in my new job situation. True. Heart-wrenching, that's another good word for it.
That's
True,
that is
true.
what I was looking for. That's
True. Yeah. Really good stuff, man. Really good stuff. But do we want to jump into... Oh, I'm sorry. What's up?
No, someone's just saying, is that Samura slander right here? I got a few things. I got some locked and loaded. Don't worry, bro.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so before we dive into the stuff with Harold, I did want to bring up at least one thing. Before that, and that's
like bro's got a purple crayon or something.
What? No, I was gonna say is like I wanted to bring up the stuff with Roger.
Okay.
Or specifically, I wanted to
Bro,
bring
who
up an
cares?
FPS
What about this
question
treasure?
True.
Are you going to talk about your SBS question, Silver?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So, because I want to hear what you all think and get to hear in the chat too, because this is a very important question, and I would arguably say is the most important question. So, when they found Shanks in the chest, who do you guys think breastfed him? Was it Gloriosa or Shaki? I think these are the real questions we need to be asking right now. Because, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That is a question that they would ask on an SBS.
Yeah.
Anyway. So overall.
I feel like it would. Chat
Does no one but me care about these things?
It's filling with question marks.
Bro.
Listen, I will answer you, Silver. I feel
Off screen, anyway.
I won't go into an explanation as to why, but I will just say they're just damn, bro. This does not need answering.
I mean, I would disagree, but okay.
Damn. Hey, man. At the end of the podcast, that's the question we'll ask. We'll be like, hey, man, instead of what your favorite chapter was, bro said, we good. We not answered that. I didn't realize this is the Slice of Goonin podcast. Damn. All right. Listen, man. Listen, we'll give y'all the rest of the podcast to think about that, and then we'll come back and we'll ask you at the end.
Yeah.
But okay.
All right, fine. I can agree with that.
We can go back in on Harold. It's Shaki, by the way. We can talk about Harold. Yeah, this fucking guy, dude. On one hand,
I love, by the way, just real quick, how it's like, bro, this does not need answering. Then Sasuke Uchiha comes in, I feel nothing for Dragon. He chose to let what happened to Jinny happen. Like, I don't know, that shit's funny to me.
I'm fueled by hatred. Every morning I wake up with a fresh pair of hatred riding in my veins. I feel it. I understand it.
Understand.
Bro really is Sasuke. We're out here talking about girls. He's just like, get that pussy away from me. I have agenda to push. I have agenda.
That's real as hell of you, Manu.
I respect that. Yeah, I respect
the
that.
hustle.
Yeah, I respect the grind set. But yeah, Harold, this fucking guy. On one hand, I somewhat understand what he's trying to do, but on the other, what a fucking moron, dude. Shit, like. Because everything that Harold is doing goes so in line with his character, but it's like,
yeah,
it's like, I don't even, you know that moment in SpongeBob where SpongeBob is like, all right, bro, Patrick, I just need you to put your hand on the lid, and Patrick puts his hand on everything else except the lid. That's Harold's character. Like, it's like, okay. He's so close to seeing it. He's so close to just being like, man, I don't know if I want to team up with these guys. But every single time, he's just like, nah, I can change her, bro. It's like, fuck, dude. Like, you have the Marines. You have the paper. They're just like, hey, Garp killed Rocks. We got that bitch ass out of here. Rocks pirates are no more. They're cooked. Got one nation under Garp type shit. Everyone's like, yeah, let's go. Rocks is dead. This is amazing. And he looks at the anti-Rocks agenda squad and he's just like, my best friend, he's been murdered. I'll be your slave. What? Like, fuck, dude. That's already bad enough. And it's just the idea, the real root of the issue is that Harold thinks that he can just take on all of this by himself. He's just like, yeah, I will pay for the sins of everything that's been going on. I will take all of that on me so that everyone else can continue to live a good life. And like, on one hand, I understand where he's coming from, where he's like, listen, as the king of Elbaf, it is my duty. I have to forge a better future for the people of my island, especially with how he feels right now, because he's like, I lost my best friend. I turned my back on my best friend in order to get this. and it still hasn't happened. Again, he's so close to just being just like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't even want it anymore. Like he's so close to just being there, bro. He's so close. You mean to tell me that you had to watch you had to stand by and let your friend die, and they're still just like, I don't know, man. I mean, he showed up to God Valley, didn't he? I mean, I thought we told you to kill him, so I don't know if we can really bring you in like that. Like, oh God, like again, I understand it. He's just like, I need to do this for the sake of my people, but you need to understand that this is bigger than you, bro. Like, this is bigger than you. Like, they just don't like the Giants at all. They are looking forward to using you as a prop, as a tool. And people have been telling Harold this over and over and over again. And he's just decided, like, no, it's fine. We can keep going, blah, blah, blah. We're going to get in and we're going to make things better. If we can show them that we're better people now, then that'll make them trust us. And this can help us open relationships and blah, blah, blah. Again, that's cool, man. That's great. But these people who are making you do things you would have never done. These people who are committing genocides. These people who are out here just like, hey, Harold, you know, if you want to help me wipe out this island of innocence, that's cool. But if not, then get lost or else you're going to lose your position. Like, these people who are just terrible, terrible, terrible people, for you to like not even think, for you to leave your homeland without another king. I mean, obviously we know Ja Rule is just like, I mean, fuck, I mean, I guess I'm here now. So people kind of look towards him. And obviously, you know, there's Hardin, you know, there's some sort of structure within Elbaf, but like, to just go out and be like, all right, my sons, take care of the crib, I'm gonna go leave. And you just like not really appoint anybody. You just leave your homeland behind to be like, listen, I will take it all on by myself. It's fine. Bro, this is bigger than you. You can't handle all of this. Like, I know you're a giant. You got all this strength. And I understand, you know, you've learned from Ida, like, oh, that strength isn't everything. But you still don't get it. Like, you still don't understand that this is so much deeper than just what you are trying to fight against. You have to know that they're gonna go and try to make a play on your island, because with you gone, what the fuck else is stopping them? What is stopping them? You are the only one who is coming to them like, can you please let us in? And they're like, no, we don't fuck with you weirdo giants. You have to understand, bro. The second you become a slave, they're just like, I mean, well, shit, man. What's stopping us? Like, what's stopping us from just taking from these dudes now? Like, it's so infuriating, but like, it's good, but it's maddening, bro. Harold is so ridiculous.
It's the epitome of sunk cost fallacy.
Yeah.
He's already lost so much in pursuit of this goal that, like, he just can't give it up, because it would mean all of those losses were for nothing. That, like, if he can, with the barest sliver of a chance, achieve peace for his people, then it would mean the death of his best friend could at least be worth something.
Yeah,
but if he were to stop now, it would literally just be a pointless act for him to turn. Except
that's really just the ultimate tragedy of this all, because it ultimately is a pointless act. It was always a pointless act, because no matter how much, because his desire or his goals are admirable. Well, but the fact is that so long as those douchebags are sitting on the throne, on Emu and in his gang, and he will never get at what he wants. It's because all they want are weapons. That is all they see them as. That's all they will ever see them as. It doesn't matter how much effort he puts in. And that is the ultimate tragedy of this situation.
Yeah, man. Yep. Like, him and Rox fought to the fucking death. And Rox is like, bro, how do you not understand this shit, dude? How do you not get it? Like, they're just using you. They just see you as a weapon, bro. Why are you constantly playing kiss ass to these dudes who don't respect you? Like, why are you doing this, man? Oh my God. it's fucking infuriating just seeing him just go through this whole thing, and he's just like, I get it. I should continue to pander to these people who don't give a fuck about me while just ignoring everything else, ignoring the people who do love me. And now it's gotten to its utmost, like it's gotten to its biggest problem, because now you've just left your fucking island. Like, it's different from all your other voyages where, like, you're going out, you're making connections, you're building up the rapport of giants everywhere. Everyone's like, okay, or maybe giants are pretty cool. You had that wonderful moment where Elbaf was going through this really harsh winter, and you come back, you bring all of your alliance, and you have all of this food, and you're able to share with them. And this is not only a great moment just for saving Elbaf, but teaching them, like, hey, the next time something like this happens, this is when we can start rubbing on shoulders for people, and we can ask for help, and we can build these relations with people. We don't just have to conquer them. And that was a really effective way at getting your point across. So, like, I get that, but the fact that, again, you are leaving your house and you're not trying to build that connection, or at least it's not a connection in good faith, where you show up and immediately you don't even think about, like, hey, let's talk things out. Let's make things as equal. You immediately demote yourself down to slave. Like, immediately you're just like, I'll be a slave. Fuck it. That to me is so, like, the fact that you even thought in your brain that I have to demote myself, I have to become a slave for these people in order to even get to, like, my foot in the door, that should already be in your brain. Like, nah, this is crazy. This is fucking crazy. But again, I understand his idea of, like, well, I can't really turn back now because I've sacrificed so much to get here. But, like, at the same time, you gotta look at the shit you're sacrificing by continuing to move forward. Like, you stood by and had to watch your best friend in the whole world die because of this, man. You had to do all of this stuff, and now you're forsaking your island because you can't understand. You don't get it. Like, how do you watch Rox die? Not literally, because I don't think he was sitting there with binoculars like, damn, that's crazy, you know, watching it like a pay-per-view or something. Yeah. But you had to figuratively watch Rox die, and your fucking eureka brain blast moment is just, yeah, I think I need to be a slave for these guys who killed him. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Ugh.
And you want to know that something that's really fucking crazy that I just thought about? Oh, fucking Luffy was able to put all of this stuff together. Or realize these guys are fucking bad. And he's a fucking moron. And yet somehow Harold isn't able to.
Yeah.
It's like,
and that's because Luffy has the determination to just say, fuck that. Y'all are weird. Harold is just ignoring the things because Harold's not a moron.
Well,
like, he sees the shit that's happening.
The ultimate difference between Luffy and people like Harold is that Luffy wants to be free, whereas Harold is willing to have himself oppressed if it means freeing the rest of his people.
Yes.
Like, because at the end of the day, he is okay with being a slave. He's not okay with his people being slaves.
Yes.
He's trying to make the ultimate sacrifice. He's lost so much, he's willing to give the rest up just for his people, his family, all of that. And, yeah, obviously he's wrong. Like, obviously he's wrong. Because that's not going to be, obviously the world government isn't going to be satisfied with just him. But I think a part of him, too, with his, just his upbringing and all that, is he's used to being this mega strong guy, and he's used to seeing giants utilized as, weapons. And part of that, I guess, makes him willing to weaponize himself, essentially, as, like, the last sacrificial piece. Which, yeah, again, he's wrong.
Yeah, he's trying to take all of it onto himself, like all of the history and stuff onto himself.
Exactly.
Yeah. it's just,
But he's dumb as fuck for that. So stop, man.
yeah, yeah, man. It's just God, dude. It's just so frustrating to see him reach these conclusions, and I think this really highlights how great of a writer Oda is, because it's just like, I get it, like I understand how you got here, like this doesn't feel like bad writing, you're just a dumb fuck, like it's just
Yeah.
that's it, like, oh God,
A
man,
brilliantly written dumbass.
yeah, like, God, man, Harold's just so fucking frustrating. And when all of this goes to shit, like we know it will, and that's the moment when, oh, I'm sorry, I accidentally muted myself in chat. That's the moment when Harold realizes, like, oh wow, maybe this is kind of fucked up. It's gonna be just like, I'm gonna want to reach through this screen and strangle this motherfucker myself, dude. Holy shit. Oh my God. Like, I get it, you could say hindsight is 2020, but like, bruh, at the same time, this motherfucker, he was told by everybody. He had a whole council just like, hey, Harold, these guys are weird. And he's just like, nah, man, it's okay. We'll sort something out. Bro, in that fucking moment, oh my God, it's gonna be so frustrating, but it's gonna be so good at the same time. God damn, bro. Yeah. Elbaf is really good. Elbaf is very good. Elbaf has been very good so far.
This is truly the chapter of the bums. Like, what a good chapter.
The chapter of les frauds. Yes, I agree. But great chapter of One Piece, man. Great chapter.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything else we want to talk about before we move on to the next one?
Well, I mean, I don't suppose we have anything we want to say about Loki, do we?
Yeah.
I don't really have too much to say. I mean, Loki just crying over Rock's passing. Rock's brought up some, I guess he reminded us of some interesting stuff with the Galley Rock Company. It's like, your dad gets to, he can control all of these people. So that builds up more hype for the fruit reveal.
True.
Oh, wait. Actually, wait. Hold on. That's actually interesting. So you're thinking that that Galley Law is connected into the supposed royal devil fruit?
Yeah.
That makes sense. I can see that.
Yeah.
Wait,
I think so.
does it?
Because they were saying, like, Galley Ra, they were like, at least they were assumed to be like long dead. And then Rox was like, no, I forget what chapter it was in, but they were just like, isn't Galley Ra like long dead or something like that? And they're just like, yeah, well, if we had a devil fruit power or something, we could get him, or like we could recruit him or some shit. I'm paraphrasing like a motherfucker right now. But yes, I do believe it's strongly connected to the devil fruit. Because I feel like if anyone could have just brought them together, then without swagged out Rox is, I would have feel like he would have just did it.
Okay, but wait, we're talking about like, okay, in this scenario, are we still assuming that Galley Law is alive, or are they dead? Because like, if we're talking like a reviving,
I'm pretty sure they're dead. I'm pretty
know.
sure they're like frozen.
Yeah, no, they are.
Yeah,
like we saw them on.
Which,
Punk
like,
Hazard.
I mean,
Dante,
here's the thing. Yeah, to anyone in real life, that would be a death sentence. But like, it's One Piece.
Yeah, no, because that's what I'm saying here. Is like,
Thaw
we're
them out.
talking, because like
know?
in the context of when and Rox is talking about this, is in the flashback, are they still alive, or are they already dead? Because then it's like,
idea. I imagine they're frozen at that point.
They're just frozen at this point, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Right. So if we're saying like if a devil fruit is reviving, then we both know that we all know there's only one devil fruit that would be capable of that. And that's like the shadow fruit.
Okay, but I'm not.
Yeah. That's
I'm
why
not
I guess it was the
saying
Kage no Mi at first.
Personally, I don't think it's an actual revival, though. I think it would be something that could thaw them out and make they would just be fine.
Yeah, because at this point where I was
logic.
Yeah, I was guessing when those chapters first came out, because that was at the time where Rox was like, I need 2 fruits, and he was very vague about which one it was. So I just assumed one of them was the Kage no Mi, which, hey, it still might be, but he specified like Herald's fruit is the other one that I need. So we don't know what Herald's is, but I'm assuming Herald's fruit probably has something to do with flames. So then that way he could melt out the Galera.
I mean, if we're assuming it's going to be something like...
I wonder if it's maybe like something to do with cold and ice. And in that way, it would kind of be a contrast to like the sun god, like sun god Luffy essentially, or sun god Nika.
Bro thinks he's a Todoroki.
Hey, you know, shit, man. Fire and ice powers go hard. Like,
they are pretty cool.
It is objectively cool as fuck.
They are pretty sick.
True.
Yeah.
Because I'm just saying, it's like, if they just needed a devil fruit that could thaw out a bunch of giant ants, then that would probably be like Ace's devil fruit with the flame fruit. So it's like,
I don't think so.
It's like they wouldn't go through all the trouble.
Well, maybe if you
but then I feel it. Right, but then it's like at that point, it's like, why all the secrecy behind it? If trying to keep it.
Well, probably because it ain't that.
Yeah, it's probably something more.
Probably something more
powerful. Exactly. Yeah. So it's like, it has to be something more or something different.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, there's something more to it that we just don't know yet.
Exactly. So I mean, we'll see. I love in the chat Wanderer Spirit. Wanderer. Hindsight might be 2020, but the fucking front side is 2022. Sometimes the motherfuckers just
yeah, sometimes that motherfucker is just stupid, man. I don't know what to tell you.
That cracked me up earlier.
No. But then again, that comes back again to what I was saying earlier. It's like if fucking Luffy can see it, then you know you're doomed. It's like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's very bad. It's a bad John for Herald. It's a very bad John.
Yeah, no, it's like you got no excuse at that point.
Isn't the Sun God fruit counterpart already the Yami Yami? Yes, it is. But there's also in Elbaf.
That's like a narrative parallel, you know? Like it don't have to be like an in-universe parallel.
I think it is. I think it's gonna be both. But I think in Elbaf, because there are like different variants of the Sun God Nika, and devil fruits come from like believing and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another fruit that is at least similar to Sun God Nika in some way, shape, or form. So that might be like the more aggressive one that's going to burn the world and stuff like that, like Loki was saying in this chapter of Turok.
Oh.
I think it could be cool if it's like, if it is a Sun God fruit, but it takes the Sun God part way more literally. Because it embraces those destructive qualities of that belief, essentially. Whereas Luffy, it's more of a metaphor.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, that would be interesting to see because, like you've got like a bunch of sun god as an actual mythology that you could base it off of. Of like, the first one that comes to mind for me is like the Aztec sun god. I'm not gonna go into the whole myth right now, but basically, if you want to talk fucking aggressive, if it doesn't get more than that, like it's an Aztec god, so you can probably guess what that guy's all about.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because like the sun. Oh, I'm sorry, were you still going?
No.
I was thinking because the sun itself can already be seen as like something beautiful, whether, you know, it's warming up the environment, you know, warming up nature, all that good stuff, you know, make you feel good. But the other part is just like it can be hellfire incarnate because it's so fucking hot. So like, yeah, it really plays into that whole duality of Nika that I'm imagining we're going to be seeing in Elbaf. So I'm guessing Herald's fruit is something like that, if I had to assume. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Is there anything else you guys want to say on this chapter of One Piece before we move on?
Nope.
Nope, I don't think so.
Okay. So, with that all being said, let's move on to our next one here. We are going to talk about, sorry, I was looking at chat for a second. We have Kagurabachi Chapter 102. Fellas, how you feeling about this one?
I think it's so funny because, like, this is Samura's first time seeing Yura. And he's got to be like, fuck, he looks evil. Fuck.
That is a nefarious man.
I should have known. That's on me. That's
That's
if I
my
could
fault.
see at the time, I might have done things differently.
That's my bad, y'all. I made the wrong call. Yeah, no.
It turns out you can judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, it turns out my
That
fault.
cover
My
is nefarious.
My ass wasn't reading, bro. I was reading with my ass. That's my fault. That's my bad. Yeah, I like how this chapter starts out. He's like, wow, it looks like you took another path, huh? He's like, yeah, I think the sword bear is pretty neat. I'm gonna keep him around. He's cool. He's twin for real. Yeah, it's really cool. The sword bear, Soga, stopped encroaching on Yura. So he's kind of just like testing him, seeing what's going on. We can get into that ending later, which is pretty fucking sick. I thought it was really cool. But yeah, he's just kind of testing him, seeing what's going on. And dude, holy shit, man. Holy shit.
I do want to say, I do think it's interesting. It seems that based on his, it's hard to say because maybe he's still just being nefarious. But like, it does seem that the conviction he expressed the last chapter was legit. Like, he wasn't lying. He really does intend to, like, he just actually changed his mind. So,
yeah.
I
Which I like how the story plays with that too, where he's just like, you can believe me if you want. I don't care. I'm just going to do what I want to do. It's like, oh, you fucker. You know you lie. You know you lie a lot. God damn it. Oh my God. Fucking master gaslighter, bro. It's just like, are you telling the truth? Yeah, you can believe it if you want. Oh, brother. God damn it. But yeah, it's just like, yeah, I actually think he's pretty sick, man. Because the chapter does start with him talking like, I feel like this would be a conversation that he would have had with Samura when he's trying to like gaslight him and be like, oh, you should work with me. We should stop the malediction, twin. Because like the way he's saying like, yeah, Sword Saint, you guys... First off, funny as fuck. The Sword Saint. That's what y'all still call him? We on a first name basis now, bro. Catch up. All right, y'all. That's twin for real. We locked in. But yeah, him just being like, yeah, the Sword Saint, everyone is saying that he lost his mind. He's gone crazy, that he didn't mean to do all that. Well, you can throw all that garbage out the window because he was sane. He was of his right mind, man. Like, I can already see that, him using that to, like, plant a seed in Samura's brain and be like, this is why this guy needs to be stopped. We got to take him out because the malediction and blah, blah, blah. But because Yura, like, actually did change his mind, he's just like, yeah, no, he was sane of mind. And I think he's pretty neat. I'm going to team up with him. Like, the way the chapter just plays with that is like, yeah, he lies. He lies a lot. Look at him. He's a liar. Is very funny. It's very cool. I love Johnny Hishaku so far, man. He's awesome.
Yeah.
But thinking of another character that goddamn, bro, who's fucking sick. Cause I originally thought
you could be talking about anyone in this chapter, by the way.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. So first off, Centipede, cool as fuck. I love that move a lot. It's almost like an advanced version or like a variant rather of Akka, with him just being kind of able to reflect damage back as like a shockwave. He doesn't get to absorb it like Chihiro does, which is a little less cooler because I think Akka is cool as fuck. I think it's really cool.
It's so dope.
It's so dope. I love it. But the way he's able to take that damage and reflect it back as a shockwave really speaks to the destructive power of the fucking Orphan Annihilator 9000. So at first, time slows down. And here I am thinking this is more Samura Glaze. Because it's him talking like, or it's the narrator speaking like, yeah, Samura, ever since he shut his eyes, all of his other senses, they've been heightened to like their peak. And now his eyesight has like caught up to that, so he can see everything. I'm like, oh, fuck, this is going to be crazy. But it's just, he can see these people dying. And I'm like, oh, okay. like before they're about to die, I'm like, oh, he's gonna like crow, teleport over, save everybody. Wow, this is gonna be really cool. But no, bitch. The eyesight got better so you could see him. Yes, sir, bro. That shit was so fire. Oh my god, dog. Oh my god. Just input it. Focus. I was like, literally, like, bro, if this was an alternate translation, it literally would have just been lock in. And I'm immediately, shit, okay, I gotta go. Like, here I am. Teleports everyone out of there. That shit was so cool. He looks over to his left. He's like, wow, that guy's so cool. Looks over to his left. What's Chihiro doing? Just taking all of this shit. Still mean mugging Yura the whole time. He's like, god damn. Holy, this is what I was missing. I didn't know there were real ones walking around like this. I couldn't see y'all before. Okay, that's crazy. Heals him up with Suzaku. Dude, that whole sequence, fucking insane, bro. Oh.
And like, it all seems to take place in like less than a second. Like it's all slow motion.
Oh my god.
I fucking love. I love how the Shiba stuff is paneled, where you can see, like, even this is such a cool detail. Like the glass in the building that the characters are in, it's like it's all dark. The moment it shatters, it lightens up. Like the light gets through. That's so cool. You see the glasses shatter at the same time that Samura's wearing. And then you see Shiba, and that little teleportation like texture at the bottom left of that panel is so sick.
Yes, dude.
He's got it, man. He's just got it.
Oh,
he's that guy.
Shit, man. Oh my
I will never regret being a Shiba glazer. Like it never backfires. It always wins. I don't know what to tell y'all. It is a safe stock. Like,
yeah, bro. Like, goddamn. I can always lean back on that. I'll never be homeless because of Shiba, bro. I can always just lean back on that, bro. Oh my god. And I love that bit as he's getting everyone out where he says, Samura, those eyes of yours are a liability. You focus on what you need to see. Because for so long, Samura has seen what he's wanted to see. He's seeing like, we have to do things my way or else things are going to be bad. And he was too scared to take that first step and see what he actually needs to. And now in this moment, you have Shiba re-emphasizing like, no, focus on what you need to look at right now. Don't look, this is all secondary. I will take care of this in a heartbeat. You need to focus on what's important right now. Oh, that shit's so fucking good. Oh my god. Like using this moment to aura farm for Shiba while also re-emphasizing this important life lesson for another character. What the fuck, Hokazono? Like what? Oh my god. Bro, there's not enough honey, bro. We are in a honey shortage, bro. We are in a honey crisis because Kagurabachi, bro. Holy shit. Oh my god, bro. Dude, this is storytelling, man. Holy fuck. Yeah.
hell yeah.
This was awesome. Zenith, did you want to bring up what Sky mentioned before we started here?
I was gonna get to that. But I did want to just talk about, first of all, how cool Cheeto is in this chapter. Because not only, is this a moment for him to just be, his usual badass self, it's also really re-emphasizes the climax of his fight with Samura, where, Samura wants to prevent them all from getting hurt, and he just basically says no one here is basically afraid of that. Everyone is willing to get hurt in order to see things through. And this is an example of that where, Samura is once again being reminded, seeing Chiyoda act as he does, completely facing the damage head on, that he was just true in his convictions. He wasn't bullshitting at all. It's like, Time to support. Time to play support.
Yeah, man. Like in
And
this moment,
God-
Chihiro didn't flinch.
And goddamn, that fire looks so sick.
Dude, that shot.
Like
I'm actually
that-
surprised you didn't
yeah.
use that shot for the thumbnail, dude.
Not only that shot, but also on the bottom left of that spread where it shows the scar having that flaming texture. It looks so sick.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. Holy shit. Whew. Yeah. It's really fucking cool, man. Chihiro is so fucking sick, man. Like, in this moment, doesn't even flinch at the danger. And Samura's like, okay, you got it. Like, all right. Like, oh, man, dude. Oh, it kind of, like, brought me back to that moment, like, before Samura, like, basically gave up. Where Chihiro, like, his hand is all cut up to shit. And he's still, like, holding on to his sword so hard that it's like just bleeding from him holding it so tightly, and he's just like gearing up for another White Purity style slash, and he's screaming at Samura like, oh, that spread was so cool. This moment is so cool as well, man. God damn. You just can't do any wrong, bro. You can't do any wrong. Whew.
Hear that. Also, did want to mention this was Sky couldn't be here today, but he wanted to mention this cool detail that when Chihiro clashes swords with Yura, if you see at the top left of the page, you see the darkness disappear from Yura's eyes, and it's like he framed it as like, damn, he just knocks the sword master out of him.
Yeah,
but
buddy.
honestly, I do wonder what's going on there. Like, did he just straight up knock it out of him, or did the Sword Saint see all this and was like, damn, fuck, okay, it's kind of a bum. Never mind, bro.
I was gonna say we got Wi-Fi N10, bro. We cutting your fucking Bluetooth off. Turn that shit off. Turn it off. But hey, you know what? Maybe Soga did see him. You're not him. Fucking Toy Story his ass. I don't want to play with you anymore. Damn, bro. Hey, maybe you might be onto something. I don't know.
Actually,
Although I do think we should open the possibility. Weekly manga is a difficult thing. Bro may have forgot.
That's also
That
true.
happens.
That's also true.
It happens. So I'm just throwing that out there.
yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
Because okay, so actually, I am kind of glad you brought that up because just to re-clarify this, and I want to be sure before I make this next statement. So everything, so the Sword Master can see everything that Yura is seeing right now, right? While they're connected.
Probably.
And is that how it works?
I don't know, maybe.
believe.
Yeah, because then it's like I seriously doubt he's gonna want to cut that connection at that point because like now he's being is with Chihiro, who is his brother-in-law's son. So it's like, of course he's gonna want to see how this kid is about. Because clearly, as we know, there's a whole deeper connection that goes beyond that. I'm just being friends.
Then again, though, because at the start of the chapter, he was saying like he stopped like encroaching on my body. So like I don't know if that kind of just like I don't know if like I guess it's kind of weakened on it. Like I guess
think
the
it's
effect,
more
like,
I think he's letting him have control of the power, but he's not trying to take control or anything.
Yeah, that could be true too.
I think it's good. Like you said, I think it's more interesting to think that he's just simply watching from the sidelines to see what Yura's about. Only now he's also going to want to see what Chihiro's about, who is the son of his best friend. So of course he's going to be curious about that.
Okay, yeah, Manu he was saying we only know for sure that they can sense each other. Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah, it's like it's not confirmed either way, but I think it would make sense. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
After all, I mean, bro's probably bored. You know, he could probably do entertainment.
That would be a moment. Like, what if he does like take over Yura's body for a second and he starts asking him about his dad or something? Like, that would be kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Someone in the where is that? Someone in the chat saying Soga did care for the Japanese citizens and Yura was about to kill them. To kill Samura, Soga might have took his power back. Yeah, that's a reasonable. But I could see that.
Fairs, honestly,
I
fairs.
could also see Soga being totally fine with like, casualties for the sake of peace. That wouldn't be outside of the realm of his character.
Yeah.
So like I think it could really go either way personally. It's hard to say at the moment. We really do need to learn more about Soga right now.
Dude, Kagurabachi's so fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
The fact that you can just be like, yeah, it could be like this, or this, and it's like, yeah, no, they all make sense. Like, God, bro, Kagurabachi's so fucking good. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. Yeah, no, it's gonna be for sure. It's gonna be interesting just to see how Soga's dynamic plays into this fight now, because. Hey man, if we did just not fucking turn that Bluetooth off even for a little bit, that's interesting. That's very interesting to know that can just happen. Because I was wondering how, like, what effect would that even have on Yura? Because it's not like he's directly contracted to the blade, because Shinichi doesn't really have a contract like the rest of them anyway.
Yeah.
So. I was wondering what was gonna happen. It'd be interesting if he does just knocks it out like that. That's something right there. Okay. Yeah, really good shit, man. I am. Kagurabachi's so good, dude. It's so fucking good. It's like it's on a run for me. I mean, it's been on a run for what 102 chapters now. But like these recent chapters. These recent chapters, I think they've just been my favorite in Jump. Like. Consistently, they're really fucking good, man. Which, you know how crazy that is? One Piece is my favorite story just like ever, period. I love One Piece so much, and I'm like, we're in the fucking Rocks flashback, and I'm like, yeah, Kagurabachi's still better though. Like, damn, bro, do you understand how fucking insane that shit is, bro? Oh my god.
On a weekly basis, Kagurabachi is what I look forward to the most. Like, pretty definitively.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know about that. I honestly gotta still say I'm looking forward more to One Piece.
Which is fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, fair.
Yeah, that's a good answer, man. One Piece is still fucking peak. Especially right now, it's incredible. But yeah, I guess the last thing that I really want to mention is that we did see like a brief glimpse before he activated Centipede of some Yura flashback. I'm wondering what that's going to be about, if we're going to see more of that, maybe as the fight goes on.
Oh yeah.
It's not much to go off of, but
it's really not.
It's
bro's looking a little bloody, destroyed house. Yeah, it's not much. It's really not much.
Someone in chat says, looks like you're on the island ruins. Maybe
actually, because we don't get a lot of look at the island, so I mean, it's hard to. Is the architecture like comparable? Do we see like does the roofing look the same at all? Because that's a specific detail that an artist would pay attention to, because you have to draw that shit like painstakingly.
Yeah, so, like, I don't believe we really have.
Yeah.
I don't believe we've really like seen it like that. So, I mean, hey, it still could be. I mean, it's not.
Right, because wasn't there like a theory a while back? I was saying Yura was actually an island resident himself.
That's been a long-standing theory, and maybe it's one of those theories where it's like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, it's hard to say. We do have some island ruin, that one double spread where it shows all like the skeletons, but like,
right.
It also does just look like Japanese architecture.
Which, hey, you never know. Because they were in that sort of like peace treaty, or they were gonna sign a peace treaty with Japan or something like that. So I don't know. Maybe they picked up some swag from them. I don't know. Maybe, but you never know. Truly.
Okay, that was my other thing. Is some Manu pointing it out. I was wondering if that was was also possibly the Rokuhira house, and it's just flashback into that. Which I was gonna bring that up after, like, if that's a possibility. The ruins do kind of look the same. It does look like the remnants of a battle. I
agree.
It's that's similar. I can kind of see it.
Yeah, that's a good one. I agree with that. It's it's another reason why it's so fucking good, bro. This is just a simple panel. It's like all these different explanations. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, fuck, dude, fuck. Yeah, this is awesome. This is really fucking good, man. Really good stuff. Is there anything else you guys want to mention before we move on to our next one here?
Nope. Good ass chapter.
Same.
Great chapter, if I do say so myself. Yes, indubitably. But yes, let us move on to our next one here. We have Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo Chapter 12.
Yes.
Fellas, how you feeling about this one?
Oh, I bet
This
this
is
is
a
doing
really good
numbers on
chapter.
Twitter.
I
It is
don't
really
know.
good.
Twitter doesn't care about this series.
Yeah,
Really?
Twitter,
Not even
it
the
doesn't
ending of the
have...
series to it?
No, it literally, God, it's very funny. So it's the definition of, I don't know if you've seen the meme, Silver. I don't know if maybe we sent it in chat. No, I sent it for the Wano thing because Oda just keeps bringing up fucking Wano color pages, and it's the guy trying to pour gas into the bike and be like he's trying to gas it up. Like, that's the Jujutsu Kaisen fan base when it comes to Modulo. Anytime there's like a Yuji mention or like a Mahito mention, but they overall do not give a fuck about these new characters. Like, everyone, once they realize like Yuta and Maki, they had like kids together, that's awesome. Then everyone just kind of shut the fuck up for a while. Then it was like, oh, Yuji mention, and then everyone just kind of shut the fuck up for a while. Like, people don't really care. It's because this story is not just hype and aura. They don't really care.
I mean, honestly, yeah, that is a little bit surprising. Well, okay, not surprising. But I'm just saying, it's like, he reached for his weapon. He shot first. Or it's like, okay, you can't tell me that people aren't gonna fucking
I can.
go all over that shit.
I can.
I'm sure people would meme it if they were
Yeah,
like
like-
reading it.
But like, yeah, no, Twitter literally doesn't care about this
That's
series.
the thing. Yeah, no, I
Oh,
think you
that's
are
actually
right,
surprising.
Silver. Yeah, I think people would meme the fuck out of that if they were reading the story. But a lot of people just are not reading Modulo because it isn't a direct continuation. Like, there's no Gojo, there's no like when Yuji shows back up, which, like, hey, he might in these upcoming chapters, especially with the end of this one. When Yuji pulls up, that's when people are going to be like, oh my God, Yuji's back. Like, that's what all they're going to talk about. People don't give a fuck about Modulo because it's like, oh, it's not just like a direct continuation of Jujutsu Kaisen. It's not JJK Shippuden, whatever. And they just kind of skip it.
Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, but I can't
It
blame him
is.
either because let's
No, I
face
can.
it, it's
It's
like
really
I was.
good.
No, well, I mean, no, I can't blame him because I was exactly the same way. It's like, hey, I just thought it was gonna be like some shoddy side story, but no, it's like it's really fucking good, and I would not have known that if I didn't take the chance.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're not.
A
saying,
lot of people-
Okay,
yeah.
I'm not saying no one's reading it. It's just not getting like
The same
Nobody
degree
is
of traction.
talking about it. Yeah, it's not getting the
people-
same
it's
traction.
not like a big thing. It's not as big a thing on social media as like
Yeah. The
as
only,
like, you know, Shinjuku Showdown was like the height of JJK's like social media traction, and it's just nowhere near that. And again, that's not a bad thing. It's just, you know, that's just how it is.
it's how it is. Yeah. It's even with it being second on Manga Plus, it's still not nearly as popular as it once was. Which is crazy to think about, but that speaks to the
Yeah.
volume of how big Jujutsu Kaisen was during Shinjuku Showdown.
It was the It series right then. Like, it was what everyone was talking about.
Bro, yeah, like, nigga's homeroom teacher knew about Gojo. Why? Because people were building shrines to him at school. Like, that's how
You
big
have
it was.
celebrities spoiling it by mistake. Like,
Yeah, dude. That shit was insane, man. Yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen, yeah. It truly speaks to how fucking insane. Yeah, Usher.
genuinely unheard of motion in the manga community. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever get that again. Like,
Yeah, I don't think we'll see that again in my life. Yeah. Like, you have to understand, like, during this peak, like, everyone was talking about it. Everyone was like referencing it, making memes about it, making sub memes about memes that like started in JJK. Fucking Megan Thee Stallion, like one of the biggest artists on the planet, used a JJK sample in one of her songs. Like, it was everywhere. It was fucking everywhere, bro. But like, even with it being number 2 right now, it's still not close, which is crazy.
I think the only time that I've seen anime, like an anime or a manga, get that much like mainstream appeal was like Attack on Titan. And like, here's the thing. The difference is, this is a manga we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking crazy.
Exactly. Yeah. Because AOT's anime was having like, obviously not the same, but like, it was having big motion back when it was coming out. Especially like, I don't know if I've ever told the story, but like, I remember, because I watched through AOT the first season back when I was in high school, and I had people who never watched anime be like, "You watched Attack on Titan?" I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? Did you? Like, why are you asking me this? Everyone did, though. Everyone did. And then season 2 didn't come out for 4 fucking years. It sucked, man. It sucked. Before that, it was SAO too. It was SAO and AOT. They were blowing up. Right. They were going crazy. But Miyamura literally was the number 5 most interacted with Twitter account at one point. Yeah.
No, it was on. This kind of just general traction in a community, I think, is the most we will ever see for a manga, just in my lifetime.
I agree. Yeah.
I think in order for
Super
it to
was
be
hyped
broken,
too. It was.
That's fair. I think
but that was only for the anime.
In order for it to be broken, manga will just have to become far more mainstream than it is. Which, like, that's hard.
More than it is now?
Yet.
Yeah.
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 That's
manga,
my premise, man.
Yeah, manga isn't as mainstream as, like, anime.
Because
that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, manga obviously is, like, the most popular it's ever been right now, but, like, it's not as big as anime.
Actually, yeah. To be fair, that
it was Dobby's Dance. It was trending over the U.S.
Dobby's
election.
Dance. That is, honestly, that was just a good time for manga. Like, JJK, JJK was killing it.
Ooh.
MHA also had some times when it fucking blew up, and that's a very good example. Honestly, just that whole period, like, I would definitely attribute more of the mainstream popularity in terms of just general traction online. I think would go more towards JJK, but just in general, like, the big series of that time were fucking killing it.
Yeah, dude.
Especially in the online sphere, like, I think in order for that to happen again, like, we're just gonna have to have that again. Like, big series that have had time to build up to these insane things. Like, and that isn't something you just get again. Like that, again, it has to be built up to.
In that case, would you say that something like Kagurabachi would have a chance then?
Absolutely.
Kagurabachi, I think Ichi the Witch also has a chance too.
Speaking of, I actually did want to bring this up. The Ichi and Kagurabachi did get its they got announced for a dual cover, which is, by the way, incredibly rare.
Yeah.
Like, you'll get single series with a cover. You'll get, here's our, it's the fucking summer, so here's all the characters of our magazine wearing summer clothes. You get these big group shots. But, like, a select set getting a shared cover, mega rare for the magazine. That doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, no, and then there's the fact... Oh, no, sorry. I was going to say, it's like, and then there's still the fact that Ichi the Witch is, like still, at only half the number of chapters as Kagurabachi is. So, that's equally crazy. Yeah,
so it's like, it is cool. I'm seeing a lot of people rushing, like, oh my god, this is this generation's big 3. What are we going to call this? Which is like... Oh
my god, bro. I think let it go.
It's a very annoying instinct that I think anime fans have to, like, oh my god, the next group.
They're just trying to get their fucking bangers off, bro.
For real. Which is cool, but I think it is cool that these two series are getting acknowledged as the main draws of the magazine at the moment. Because while something like the Big Three is not a consistent generational phenomenon, that was a one-time thing, guys. Let it go.
Please, fucking hell.
There are generational sets. Like, there are, in every moment, there are things that the higher ups are looking at as their main draws.
That represent the generation. Yeah,
exactly. It's always whatever they have going on that's big plus One Piece.
Yeah. Yep.
One Piece.
Yep. The one constant. Yeah.
I do think it's possible. Ichi the Witch doesn't have a lot going on right now. It's not like too deep into its story, and I don't think in terms of just the online sphere,
that's what I was going to bring
doesn't have a whole lot of motion right now.
Yeah,
that could change.
I know. I didn't realize how popular it was. I know it's like pretty big in Japan right now, but over here in the States, I don't think it's as crazy as like a Kagurabachi, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Definitely.
Kagurabachi.
Alright, you go.
Okay. Kagurabachi is, because I said we might never see it again, the kind of motion that, like, JJK and sometimes MHA had in terms of just manga events. Kagurabachi might change. I'm saying might because, nothing is a guarantee. Kagurabachi's kind of been incredible for, like, how early it's been.
It's been awesome.
It's gotten merch, it's gotten collabs, it's gotten all sorts of things. It's gotten really good manga sales, all before getting an anime. And while, the only thing, because obviously, when we say online motion or just any variation of that phrase, obviously we're talking about this in the context of Westerners. Oh, yeah. In the context of, like, people who are on American Twitter and, just Western Twitter overall. Like, obviously, we're not seeing everything from Japan. I mean, I do get some of Japanese Twitter on my feed. So I do see some things, but, like, obviously not as consistently as things in the language that I can speak and read. So it's just one of those things where it's like, it's a limited perspective, but when we're talking, that's the perspective we're talking from. And so far, it hasn't had any of, like, the big things that, like, we would mark as, like, oh my god, this is when JJK was crazy. We haven't seen any, like, celebrities really rep it. No, I think Michael B. Jordan did rep it at one point in, like, an Instagram post or something. I might be mistaken, but I feel like I remember that.
He's goated, so I believe it.
I believe it too. Other than that, though, nothing crazy. It also hasn't had any big things like, with, like, MHA out trending, like, a fucking election or anything. Like, it hasn't had anything crazy like that, but it hasn't had anything crazy like that yet. It's possible. It is a series that is doing incredible for how early it is in its story. So we'll see. I just don't want anyone to get their hopes up. And also, at the end of the day, that kind of traction ain't typical. It's not meant to be typical. What we experienced with that particular generation of shonen was unusual. Like, that's not normal, guys. That's okay.
Yeah.
We're enjoying good manga. That's what this podcast is all about.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true. So okay. Back to Modulo here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I totally started talking about Modulo.
Yeah. No,
sorry to anyone who cares about Modulo.
Right. Yeah. Hey, it's fine. Modulo is very good. But yeah, this chapter was really good. This is another really good chapter, man. I was reading through this and I was like, oh, okay, the situation is like getting resolved. And I was wondering, I was like, oh wow, this kind of got resolved pretty quickly. But then it was like, oh, okay, but there's still like this underlying sense of like distrust between the groups. So, okay, this is still pretty interesting. It's still bubbling up. I'm interested to see what happened. And then Cross just gets shot at the end. I'm like, okay, what the fuck, bro? Like, what? I was not a genuine jump scare. I was like, whoa, okay, that was kind of crazy. But yeah, I love how this chapter builds up to this moment where you have this one guy. I don't even remember his fucking name. I don't care. But he's totally like a big inferiority complex guy where he's talking and he's like, oh, my kill was worth 10 points. He's like, dude, isn't it worth like 5? Besides, like, look at mine. And he's pulling out all this logic, and the guy who shot, he's like, shut the fuck up, I don't care, you're supposed to just respect me, whatever, we don't even need to talk about this other stuff. He feels inferior to someone who's supposed to be his underclassman. And now you have this guy who shows up, which creepy ass shot, by the way, where he's talking to the cursed spirit. Ugh, creepy as hell. He's getting upset. He's like, oh, well, he started the fight first. He's very insistent on that, which is, even if he did stuff like that, always makes me like never want to believe that person, where it's like they started it first and they always insist that. It's like, all right, man, that might be a bit much. But yeah, just the way it's built up for him and how he's again just shown to be this like really not that great of a guy. And then you have Osuki, who's already been hot-headed, and he's like, fuck this, dude. I don't even want to trust these guys. I want to act like the Deskunte. I want to just take for them, whatever. And you have Cross, who's just like, hey man, listen, I understand what you're going through. I understand what's going on, but listen, please just don't focus on that right now. We have to be better. We have to at least try, going back to his conversation with Yuka, which is so fucking good. So fucking good. And I feel so bad because you have Osuki, who has been wronged, and you've seen him go through this shit. You've seen him, again, a subtle little character arc where you've seen him at the start of everything, and you've seen him go through all of this stuff to get to this point. You've seen him like at first not even want to believe in the whole thing of trying to get with the Deskunte, and he tries to destroy this whole thing, discredit it. But then he gets brought over, and him and Cross have that really beautiful moment together where they apologize, and how much that warmed my heart and soul when I saw it. And now you have this moment again where he's not wanting to believe in it. He's not wanting to do anything to, I guess, benefit the humans. And you have Cross just being like, come on, man, like, you can't do this. Come on, we have to just work together. And after all that barking, he holds it in. He's like, you know what? Okay. All right. He's still upset, you have their head guy apologizing. I still forget his name, but he's like, why is he apologizing? Like, come on, they should be apologizing to us. What the hell? But he's just like, okay, I will let it go. And it's the incompetent guy who shoots first. Like, after all that you went through, you're still furious. You're still mad. You're just like, okay, I'll let it go. And they still shoot at Cross anyway. What the fuck, dude? Like, I would not be surprised if this completely drives him over the edge. He's like, I'm not trusting you guys at all. Fuck you guys, man. You try so hard to get to this point, and they're just like, yeah, but what if we shot you anyway, bozo? All right, bro. Like, geez. Really good shit.
It's really a tragedy. If only Cross didn't reach for his weapon.
If only you didn't reach for the gun, man. Like, damn.
Yeah,
like,
it's,
next
it's
time
real
do
tragic.
Better. Yeah, next time do better. That's your fault, man. Like, no, bro. Fuck. Yeah.
That all being said,
okay.
Bit of a theory here. Bit of a theory going beyond this whole situation.
Okay.
If we assume that this story somehow manages a happy ending, Maybe. It might, we'll see. I wonder if the Sumerians are going to be given Tokyo.
That
Because-
would make a lot of sense.
Right? I mean, it would make it... No one's fucking using it.
Yeah.
And I think it would make a lot of sense for, it could allow for people to sort of, separate into a place where they can practice their individual cultures without, risking anyone's lives. Because that's the big thing, is cursed spirits will just kill human beings. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
So, and since, Japan doesn't seem to be using Tokyo except for to minimize the cursed spirit production, that's literally it. And they wouldn't need to manage it if there were just people there just vibing with the cursed spirits.
Yeah. Which is what they brought up in this chapter too. It's like, hey, we don't really have a lot of people, but if you guys teamed up with us, we could handle all of this easily. So, hey, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good theory. Plus, too, if someone, because it's not like they're just gonna come out and be like, all right, guys, aliens. They're not just gonna come out and say that to the general public. So if someone did stumble into Tokyo and they see one of the Sumerians, they'll probably be like, oh, it's a cursed spirit, and then just leave. Is kind of it. So that would make a lot of sense if they did end up just taking over Tokyo. That'd be very interesting to see. That'd be very interesting.
It's a really good idea. I hope one of the characters thinks of it.
All right, Zenith, you can give it up. We know you're writing Modulo, buddy. We know. First, he's just like, wow, wouldn't it be interesting if the fucking Kallians were actually cursed spirits? Next chapter, that's exactly what happens. All right, buddy, we get it. You're soft launching ideas for the manga. Jesus.
Yeah, I just got to see what people think about it first.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because it actually is interesting because it did make an actual distinction between Kallians and cursed spirits.
See, that sounds like you're saying I'm wrong. I'm gonna stop you right there. That ain't cool.
Bro said, I do not want to hear that.
Go on, my man. It's okay. I forgive you.
Well, no, because I'm saying they did make a distinction here, or there's obviously similarities, but it's the distinction between having a physical body and not. So it's I do find that distinction interesting.
Yeah, it does make me wonder, what Kallians actually are, because for what we know about them, they do seem very similar to, cursed spirits, although. Every time we've seen a Kallian, their form looks more animalistic than the more varied designs we get from the cursed spirits. Although there is the page where you just see that one kind of, petting a cursed spirit, and he isn't at all freaked out by its appearance. So maybe they do come in the more freakier designs up there too. Hard to say. But, we don't know where they come from, why they are. We know where cursed spirits come from. We don't know why on this other planet there are just super cursed energy creatures that are immortal for some reason. I assume there wouldn't end up being a distinction because the immortality thing, and they can only die to being killed. That just sounds like a cursed spirit. I'm really not sure where the meaningful distinction in having a physical form comes in. That's an interesting dividing line, I guess.
Maybe it's a form of evolution. Maybe for a cursed spirit that's lived long enough, they actually can manifest as a physical form. Or I don't know.
I don't either. That's a real dilemma.
It could go back into Sukuna's whole deal. Where he just just ate so many things. He was born a human, but he ate so many things, he became more curse-like until he was just eventually seen as a cursed spirit. So maybe it's something like that? I'm not sure.
I could definitely see that. Except maybe instead of people, it's just different creatures on their planet just ended up eating so much cursed energy that they evolved into these other beings, and for some reason they're just chill with the Vermilions.
They also, I mean, like, they had, yeah, like, they had those, like, that ore or whatever that had that, I guess, cursed energy in it. So I don't know. I mean, like, maybe they were just hanging around that. That seems to just been in nature. So, like, what if they were just around that for so long that they started to change because of it?
Okay.
I don't know.
I could see that.
IDK, to be honest.
And this all ends up coming back to, like, what's the deal with the Sumerians and specifically the Vermilions? Because it's like...
Yeah.
Like, from what we see, the Diskunte have the third eye, but they don't have the trait where they, like, cry and can die if they see a Callian killed. Like, they don't have that connection with the Callians. So all of this also still leads to the question, what's the fucking difference? Because it's not the third eye. The third eye isn't the fundamental part of this whole thing, but it's still important for some reason. Like, it's weird. It's really weird.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, because it feels like it's one of those things where it's like, I come up with something, but then that also kind of contradicts some stuff that we learned already.
Exactly.
And I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm just going to sit back. You take me where you want to take me, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, I'm going to let you figure that out, big dog. I don't know about it too much. But yeah, it's really fun.
So, like, is Cross dead?
No, I don't think so.
That's tough to say. I want to believe he's still going to survive this. It's because otherwise, that whole thing with Maru is going to go tits up. And
no, Maru. I think Maru has the emotional maturity to separate like good people from bad people. I don't think he's just going to hit full discrimination mode on his new friends. Like, I think that would be kind of weird.
Were you talking about his? I guess like his awakened form, Silver? Since they share a curse technique.
Oh, got you. Okay.
I mean, hey, if they share it, maybe he gets more control of it. I don't know, but like, I don't think.
Yeah, apparently a dead sibling is really good for being a sorcerer.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he gets up to fucking special grade at that point. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think Cross is gonna die. I think he's gonna be okay. I think they're gonna manage to get him out of there. They'll manage to heal him. Maybe, because I mean, like, they were able, if, like, let's just say Yuji pulls up or some shit, because, man, hey, Dabra, he pulled up, and it was like, well, these guys are just gonna die if he decides to kill him, so, like, it's over. But if Yuji shows up, it makes things a bit more, it gives you a bit more wiggle room in this scenario, so maybe Yuji can show up and be like, hey, here's how you use a reverse curse technique, and, like, actually give an explanation rather than just Shoko, you go pew, pew, and then that's it. And the only other explanation we got outside of that was, obviously we got more explanations, but the only other one that I remember is Gojo when he was like high off of dying basically, and he's just delirious. So if Yuji could come in and be like, okay, this is actually how you use it, he points it out, he's actually able to help Cross manipulate energy to heal himself, that would be cool. I would like that. But I don't think Cross is gonna die here. It'd be so fucking sad if he did, though. Having this whole thing and just be like, you should believe in other people, Cross, and then you just get shot down. Like, fuck, dude. That is so rough. That is so rough, man. Oh my god. Being like, yeah, you can actually change your fate, Cross, and you die sooner than Yuka does. Like, Jesus. That's fucking rough.
I'm sorry,
bro.
That's so funny when you put that.
Yeah. Well, listen, Yuka was like, I only got 6 months, bro. You got your whole life. He's like, yeah, true that. No, you don't, buddy. Rabbit tapping on the clock.
Does
Sorry.
he know?
Yeah, does he know? No, Cross, no, bro. Get up. Yeah, I think he'll be okay, but it'd be so fucking sad if he did just die here. But yeah, we'll wait and see. Good stuff, as always, with Modulo, man. It's so fucking good. Is there anything else we wanted to talk about before we move on to our final chapter on the docket here?
No, I mean, I'm very curious how Dabura is going to react to everything, because we talked about this last week, but he has a vested interest in things not going south, and I'm really wondering if his reaction is going to cause friction with the Romelians. His whole position in the story is so fucking interesting. I'm so curious how this is going to go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I guess the only thing I would have left to say on this chapter is, like, I really did like the stuff with Maru and the siblings, because I thought that was, like, a very good parallel. Although all the other shit that's going on side by side is, like, and then that last panel where it's, like, you see the three of them walking off, see you tomorrow. Oh, it's like, oh, man, that shit hits. It's like, because then you immediately cut to the panel of Cross getting shot, and it's like, it really does cement the feeling like this may be the last time these three interact like this. It is so fucking sad.
Yeah.
That it hits so fucking good.
Yeah, man.
Modulo really is cooking.
It's so fucking good, bro. It's so fucking good. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how just everybody responds to this whole thing. Next chapter can't come soon enough, honestly. I'm really fucking excited. But great chapter, as always. With that being said, let us move on to our last one here before we get to a few of the rapid fires. We'll talk about Dandadan Chapter 217. Where did my pen go? There it is. Okay, there we go. Fellas, how you feeling about this one?
Okay, so I'm going to get this out of the way. You go to page 2. Ooh, I could make a joke about that, but I'm going to be better than that. Just leave it up in the air.
Oh, well, now I have to load up the chapter again. What is this? Is this where he's fucking going limp dick? Yeah.
Hit the nail on the head.
There it is. Yeah, he's got performance anxiety, bro. It's his first time.
Indeed.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
It happens to the
man.
best of us.
It happens. The best of us, all of us, man, is a rough time. It's a rough time.
Yeah.
But yeah, this chapter is solid. I don't have as much to say about it as the other ones. Just really fun action. I like getting more of like Super Suit Lady. Her little flashback was very funny with Saint Germain, where she's just, you know, like, you need to give me a more powerful suit. You need to help me out. And he's like, I don't really feel like it. I don't know if I really want to do that. That was very funny. He's like, all right, fine. Listen, I will do this, but you have to listen to me. You have to help these people out. She's like, all right, whatever, man. Fine. Who cares? She goes through, she sees who it is. And she's like, oh my fucking God, why? Like every single time she's just trying to do, hey man, he's telling her you got to do a job. She's like, okay, I guess I'll do it. And then he just sends her to do bullshit, bro. Like, oh no, man, come on, man. Hey, thank goodness that kid gave her the little gift a few chapters ago, or she'd be losing her fucking mind, bro. She'd be like, why am I doing this shit? This is terrible. This is no good at all. But it was very cute just seeing them on the sideline. Momo literally has no clue. Like, she's just on the sideline. She's acting like a big cheerleader. They have no idea, like, oh, this person like wants you to die. This person also hates you. But it's all good fun, this chapter. A lot of good shots, like the shot on page 14 where she just kicks homeboy like through the wall and they all go flying like bowling pins. That was really cool. Of course, the shot of Okarun slicing up this pharaoh, I guess, the arms on it was really cool too. I think this was cooler than the dumbass squat stuff that he did in the Evil Eye arc where he's like, I'm gonna power squat, and he beats up Evil Eye like that. I think it was cooler seeing him like, oh, I have to get low, like when I was cleaning. I have to bring up the club like this, like when I was sweeping the wall, and then I gotta bring it down with velocity. Like, that's cool. I like that. Shows all the hard work he put in to get to this point in a very neat manner, rather than just, I'm gonna fucking power squat on this guy. Yeah, that shit sucked, buddy. This is cooler. This is sick.
I mean, I disagree. I think it would have been cooler if he power squatted, but that's just me.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Yeah, no. Hey, I guess maybe the Pharaoh agrees because he stabs Okarun right after this. See ya, buddy. Next time, you better squat. But yeah, this is overall solid chapter. Really fun action. I don't have too much to really say about it. That's about it. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. And no, same here. It's just like a really good chapter to get to see Okarun's progress. As despite losing in the Turbo Granny abilities. It's cool. It is.
It's
Yeah.
a good chapter.
I agree. I like the artwork too. This is really cool. Like when spacesuit girl pulls up out of the portal and like they're just kneeling before her. That was cool. I like that. Stand at my arrival. That shit. Yeah.
Oh, it's just kind of like that. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. That
I
shit is
do
really
think
cool.
though the whole situation is funny. Just the whole attitude she's got.
Yeah, it's very cute. I like it.
Yeah, it's a fun chapter. Bro gets a little bit kebabbed at the end, but that's okay.
Nah, he ate that. He's going.
He'll
Yeah.
be fine.
He'll absorb
Yeah.
it, and then he'll say centipede and like sheath his sword, and then the shockwave,
And then
Well,
he'll
the
well, maybe not
shockwave
that
will blow him
part,
away. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty peak if that happened.
Different series, dude. Different series.
Damn, better series too. Anyway, yeah, good chapter overall. Good chapter.
Indeed.
That's really all I gotta say on Dandadan. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have much.
Yeah. This is about it. Okay, cool. I guess we get into our rapid fires now. Is there any that y'all want to bring up off top? I usually just start with Akane Banashi, so I figured I'd ask you.
First one that comes to mind for me is Blue Box. Like that was just a really fucking sweet chapter. I love that one.
Yeah, it was very wholesome, very sweet. We needed a chapter like that because Taiki has been kind of just like all fucked up, though he has been just kind of looking for excuses to lose, essentially. And at first, I like how it's done because, like, at first it's like, oh no, this makes sense, like Taiki is still being optimistic, he's still being his usual self, but over time, it's kind of does start to get like normalized, and that is weird for Taiki to just be like, well, these things are just bound to happen, blah blah blah. So it is kind of cool for him to realize this because of Chinatsu and sort of take control over everything that's going on now and get back that sense of normalcy now. Mom's back. She's seemingly fine. Chinatsu is back at the house again like she used to be. Like everything is kind of just back to normal now, and he's really needed that for a while. Very cute.
No, that final page of the chapter was exactly what I think everyone needed to see. It was super nice.
Yeah.
It's because like he really was just feeling that pressure from both sides, and it makes you really realize that.
Yeah, he was feeling it from all fronts, and now he finally gets his nice little moment. I thought it was very cute. Chinatsu just powerlifting this dude into the bed. That was very cute. I was like, damn, okay, all right. I thought it was just gonna be like, no, just hop up here, man. She said, get your little bitch ass up here now. Lifts him up in there like it's a crane game or something. I was like, oh my god, okay, damn, cool. But yeah, great chapter of Blue Box there.
Yeah.
I guess one that I will bring up, like I usually do, is Akane Banashi. Akane Banashi was also really good. It's just nice to see the different sort of feelings that Akane is going throughout this whole thing, and why exactly. Not why exactly, but just everything that is happening with her and learning that Kaisen is also sort of pursuing the same thing, and we're going to get some more lore about him. And, you know, he's such a popular dude, but at the same time, he didn't pass to become a Shinichi, which almost doesn't make sense. And how this can go into how this fucking suffering builds character thing that we have with Arakawa now, and how that could be tied into Kaisen, and everything from that point is super interesting. So I'm very excited to see what exactly, because he asked at the end of the chapter, like, you see it, don't you? So whatever Isho is talking about, it's going to be interesting. So I'm looking forward to it. Great chapter as always. I had to catch up, so I read 2 chapters this morning. It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Nice.
Do we want to talk about Ichi the Witch?
It's good. It's a good fucking chapter. I like Chrono quite a lot. He's cool as fuck.
I didn't really get to read it, but Janice has been going crazy about it in chat, so
yeah,
I figured I'd bring it up.
Yeah, might be onto something, Janice. I don't have any counter prediction or anything. Like, you're probably right, honestly. You're probably on the money with it.
So for audio listeners, she says, I have a theory as to why Chrono hasn't tried to use his fast forward ability on Ichi. I believe it's because his fast forwarding only has one stopping point. Think about it, you never know. Chono can reverse time because he already knows what's going to happen and can go back to change if he wants to, as we've seen with him suggesting reversing Mine to before she was pregnant. But the future is unpredictable. You never know what the future will bring. True. Yeah, I didn't read the chapter, so I can't argue with you either. But that does make sense. Because a lot of things, the whole arc is predicated on like changing fate, changing the future. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense as to why he would, I guess, be nervous about it. And that could potentially speak on different aspects of him as a character. Maybe he does. I'm sure that will lead to Ichi, like, be like, just send me into the future. And, you know, him having to kind of fight against that. And maybe that speaks to his uncertainty, not only in this moment, but, you know, maybe that could speak to his uncertainty about being a father. And, you know, the uncertainty that both him and Minerva would have, but Minerva is very much like, even though she's uncertain about it, she's a lot more gung-ho about it. So I don't know, it could be some really interesting character work from that. So you never know. You seen MHA season 8? Yeah, we talked about it a little bit before, but it's very good.
It's quite good. Just doing
I have not kept up with it, but my
we coworkers. You know, it's cool. We coworkers.
Yeah, I mean, like I was gonna say co-host, and then but also my coworkers I'll also have as well. So my brain kind of glitched. But yeah, both my coworkers and my co-hosts and all of my friends, they've been keeping up with it, and they've been giving me updates. They've been saying it's good, so I'm really happy it's good right now.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I didn't get the chance to read Sakamoto Days, so I don't know if that one's good or if that's like...
It was, you know, it wasn't like notable, but it was, you know, cool Sakamoto stuff, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about, just because I read Blue Box and Akane, and I was like, okay, I have to make this thumbnail now because so much effort went into it. So yeah. I will try to read them later. No promises, just because I play a lot of video games and edit videos, so we'll see. But yeah, leave a comment, you know, let us know, who do you think breastfed Shanks? Is it Shaki or Gloriosa? You know, let us know. We gave you the whole podcast. It's been almost 2 hours, guys. Come on, hopefully you have an answer by now.
Yeah, it'd be weird if you didn't, honestly.
Yeah, man. But let us know also down below what your favorite chapter of the week was. It doesn't have to be anything we covered here on this podcast, as always. Make sure to like up the stream, whether you're watching live or after the fact. And we appreciate you for watching, man. Luckily, we made it through the podcast this week. No errors. Hopefully that continues to be the case as we keep pushing through here, man. But Shaki, there you go. We got one answer. But with all that being said, we're out of here, man. I'm gonna go like lay down and relax for a bit. Goodbye.
Bye.
Mwah. And good night.